Okay, quest marker is telling us to go up here. But, you know, we took the long way around. I accidentally went here because I thought I had to go here. Yeah, what do you know? It's night again. Okay. I know Eddie should technically be dead by now because of my own rule set, but... like I said, we were supposed to be here anyway. I got distracted, and that's the first rule of trying to survive any difficult game. Don't get distracted, stick with your initial plan, everything will work out fine. Speaking of which, ain't there a doctor here?
That monument? Is that what death claws were in the before times?
Yes, they were much rounder and cuter. Where's that doctor? This is, I think, supposed to be her Brahmin, but she tends to get separated from it.
Our guys put the monorail back to work.
Great. What's a monorail?
Howdy.
Okay. Where the hell is that doctor? Did we pass her? Yeah, there she is.
Hello.
I don't know why she walks around. I guess it's supposed to imply she's just going around from door to door, but it's kind of weird.
What can I do for you?
I need help.
Let's see. Physically, you're fine. Emotionally, well, I'm not the right kind of doctor for that.
Well, Mole-Rat's kind of hurting. Thank you very much. Okay. What kind of medical supplies you got?
Yeah, and I need sterile medical supplies. But let's see what I have with me.
You know, sometimes I try to say something other than the actual prompt because it mixes things up, gives a little personality to my own character, but sometimes it doesn't actually match up. Okay, I will take that water, actually. And some turbo. My goodness, man, you have many useful things. You can have these extra binoculars. Any venom? You know what? Have some alcohol and some dirty water. You're a doctor. You can purify it. You got some cigarettes too? No. What would a doctor possibly want with cigarettes? I don't know. You're buying it though.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
I don't.
Later.
Right.
Hey.
Hey. Well, I guess since it is night again, perfect excuse to rent the hotel room here. Motel, sorry. I don't really know what the difference is. I think motels are supposed to be like lower quality. Makes sense to me. Hey!
Well, butter my butt and call me a biscuit.
I'm not going to do that. What are you doing in Novac?
Don't rightly know. I just got the notion to make my way to New Vegas. Reckon I'll find out when I get there.
Quite a coincidence, us meeting like this.
Seeing how this is the only road around, I'd be a sight more surprised if we didn't run into each other from time to time.
Ah, but little did you know, I went in the Scorpion Lands. I do not follow the same road you did, sir, clearly. Well, it is nice to see a friendly face, I guess.
Likewise, friend, likewise. Is there anything old Vic can do you for?
I could use a bed and some supplies.
Well, this ain't New Vegas, but I reckon you can find what you need here. Try the office out front.
You know, New Vegas, itself, doesn't actually have many bed and supply services. Alright.
Be seeing you.
I'm sure I'll be seeing more of you. Right, oh. Yeah. Hello.
Well, welcome to you. You look tired from the road. Why don't you relax a spell? Let this fine town take care of you.
We haven't met yet.
Oh, what am I doing? I got to thinking about making a good impression and plain forgot to tell you my name. I'm Jeannie May. I take care of folks here at the motel, long as they aren't troublemakers.
Mole rats. I'm looking for a man in a checkered coat. Have you seen anyone like that?
Well, he might have been wearing a fancy outfit, but he wasn't any kind of gentleman to me. Had his nose stuck so high in the air you couldn't see it above the clouds. City folk. They always think they deserve better than what they got. Those hoodlums he was with seemed to know Manny for some reason. He's our daytime sniper, up in the dinosaur's mouth.
Okay. Well, I'd like to rent a room.
Well, I think that's a fine idea. I'll give you a good flat rate, and you can stay as long as you like. At least until the busy season comes. Sound good?
I assume busy season is after the war. Here's 100 caps.
I'm glad you can stay with us. Your room will be the one upstairs, closest to the lobby side.
Convenient.
Here's your key. Let me know if there's anything I can do to make your stay better for you.
Nope.
Watch out for strangers.
Like you. Complimentary soda? Don't mind if I do.
Game bunk here?
Indeed we are, mole rats.
Hey,
No. No, I thought you were someone else.
howdy.
Hi. Well, it's not the nicest one I've stayed in, but not bad. Complimentary cigarettes. I'll sell them to someone else. Hot plates. Man, they really stocked the fridge here. Mole rat, do not drink any of this. They probably upcharge us up the ass. Well, you can have the couch, mole rats. And the bear. Right, I forgot couches are ramps in this game. Safe. Locker. You know what? Ooh, thank you. I'm gonna leave the lightweight leather armor here because, I mean, that is quite a bit of extra defense, which can help. But, kind of just like having the extra carry weight. It's very useful. Especially actually coming up, because in the Repcon Center, you can make a lot of money. Well, rather, there are lots of things to sell. Hey, can we turn off the light? Thank you. Okay, 10. That sounds like a good amount to sleep. You are now well rested to meet your new neighbors in Novac. Oh, look at those god rays. Do you see how they go through the lattice structure? Is it realistic? No. But it satisfies me. Hey, that's the person I thought that other person was. Hello!
Fine weather for flying. It's times like these that make me miss it all.
You were a pilot?
Vertibird pilot. 71 missions and only lost one chopper. Rotor malfunction over Klamath. Hard landing, but I walked away.
Did you fly for the NCR?
4? No, not exactly. It was a long time ago. Things are a lot different these days, and those days are way behind me.
What do you do in Novac?
I help folks strip down the more complicated bits of salvage they bring in. Engines mostly. The bits and pieces we take out are usually worth more than the whole thing put together.
Well, nice meeting you. Goodbye.
Watch your 6 out there.
Oh, but you see, I am 6. It's a little courier humor. Okay, merchant's probably still sleeping. Oh, that's him right there. Yeah, we should check in with him first. Glorious sunrise. Let's get inside.
How you doing?
Hi. Do you mind? I'm alright, get out of his way. Hello.
Welcome to the Dino Bite gift shop. My name's Cliff. If you're here for the T-Rex figurines, you're just in time. There's still a few left.
What do you sell here?
Well, there's T-Rex figurines, of course. That's our bread and butter. We also have an assortment of the Repcon factory souvenirs, rockets, things of that nature.
Yeah, I heard that, but what about supplies and guns? Do you sell those?
Guns? Well, yeah, I guess I might have a few. Darn it, no one ever buys the T-Rexes.
You gotta pay more attention to the market, buddy, but show me what you got.
Sure thing. Have a look.
Okay, more trading. I'm sure this is everything everyone wanted to see. Ooh, pulse slugs. Those could be handy dandy. 556 rounds. Case box, yep. Can always take more cases. Extra frag mine. MF Hybrid Breeder Alpha. We're not affording that anytime soon. Armor box. Ooh, that gun. Might be a fun thing to get from Mole Rat. Okay. Misk, didn't I pick up some more cigarettes? Yeah. You can have those. Hey, do you got any cards by any chance? No? We'll play Caravan later.
Come back soon now.
I will. So, is the daytime sniper up here? I mean, it's early morning, but... Eddie.
God damn it. Don't sneak up on me like that. What do you want?
Well, the robot was in the way. I heard there was a sniper nest up here.
I think you better leave.
Well, I really needed to talk to somebody.
I don't have friends here.
No, that's not really what I said, but,
No. No, you're not, are you? Maybe you shouldn't go. Not just yet.
You're making me a little uncomfortable.
Not unless you give me a reason. I need someone I can trust. You're a stranger. That's a start.
You only trust strangers?
I said it was a start. This town, nobody looks me straight in the eye anymore.
You know, you're voiced by, Max from the Goofy movie.
I want you to find something out for me. I don't know if there's anything to find, but I need someone to try. My wife was taken from our home by Legion slavers one night while I was on watch. They knew when to come and what route to take, and they only took Carla. Someone set it up. I don't know who.
You're trying to track down your wife?
My wife's dead. I want the son of a bitch who sold her.
How do you know your wife is dead? That's probably not the best question to ask. What do I do if I find this person?
Bring him out in front of the nest here while I'm on duty. I work nights. I'll give you my NCR beret to put on. It'll be our signal so I know you're standing with him. And I'll take care of the rest. I need to do this myself.
Well, I just got roped into something, I think.
Good. I'll make it worth your while. And one more thing. We shouldn't speak again. Not until it's over. No one in town knows that I know what happened to my wife. Best they never know. Or the Legion will be after me next.
Yeah. You are a serious egghead, you know that?
Yeah.
Well, mole rats. Hope you like conspiracies. Hey.
Welcome back. Can I get you anything?
You know anything about that egghead's up there's wife?
Can't say we spoke much. Boone did most of the buying for him. She was in the store once, but she didn't stay long. Had a look on her face like she'd smelled something sour. But far as I can remember, the gift shop smelled fine. Well, fine as it always does.
Yeah.
Come back soon now.
Okay. I guess Manny's hungover or something, so I guess we'll just take the time to talk to these other NPCs. This is not the house I thought it was. This is not that beautiful house. This is. Hello. Mole Rat, why are you being so rude today?
We haven't met yet. You must be new in town. I'm Andy.
Hello, Andy. What can you tell me about Boone's wife? What do you do here, Andy?
Right now, a whole lot of sitting on my keister and counting cracks in the ceiling. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. On better days, I help keep the peace. Boone and Vargas watch the road. I watch the town. Tell myself I'm doing some good.
You're with the NCR, right?
Was with them. That was back when my arm and leg used to work better. I still like to pretend I'm a ranger, though. I'll check in with the guys up at the station pretty regular on the ham radio. Sometimes they stop by, tell me they're paying their respects, the smug bastards. They haven't been responding to me last couple days. I guess they got tired of hearing me talk, but it still got me a little worried. Hell, listen to me talk, like some damn mother hen.
Yeah, would you feel better if I checked in on your NCR friends for you?
No. They're gonna think I'm having trouble letting go. They're good soldiers. I don't give them enough credit.
So, did you do something to your leg?
Yeah, twice. Actually, the first time it was more like half my body. Knocked me out of the Rangers. This time, it's mostly just reminded me how useless I've gotten.
What happened?
A few years back, we get a tip that some Legion slavers were holed up in this burnt-out house a few clicks from where we were stationed. We get there and it's deserted. No sign anyone's been there. I mean, nothing. As we're leaving, I hear something behind me. I turn around and there's this kid, just skin and bone, and he's looking up at us and he's scared half to death. Been hiding in a closet.
And?
I go to grab him out of there and I notice he's holding something in his hand. Something metal. He shuts himself back in the closet, and that's when I see the grenade he's left by my feet.
Oof.
They do it a lot, the Legion, using kids. They know we'll hesitate. Anyway, that was the first time. Second time, I fell down those stairs in front of the motel, just in case I got to thinking I'd put it all behind me.
You know what's something I should add as an aesthetic change in my mod? And I guess it would, like, slightly affect gameplay. I could give him an ability that, like, breaks his leg, and so he actually, like, walks around with a limp, so his story actually makes a bit more sense. Well, what else can you tell me about the Rangers?
They're the NCR's finest, a one-man platoon, each of them. You got a job where even thinking about it would scare a man senseless? That's when you bring in the Rangers. And if you see a squad of veterans, guys who are in their black armor, well, you won't find a more beautiful sight.
Not so certain about that. Well, I'll talk to him about this later. We've been talking to him for a while.
Hey, wait a sec. I know what I said, but if you find yourself by Ranger Station Charlie, let me know what you find. I'd be interested.
Ooh, a mini quest. Yeah, so if you were, like, screaming at me, why aren't you picking that dialogue option you have all the stats for, it's because I wanted to get this little mini quest. Where we go to that station down there. Right. By the time we get back from that, actually, Manny should be up in the mouth, so it all works out. I'm gonna... Like I said, I hate that quest tracker thing, but thanks to Stewie Tweaks, I can, like, untrack quests. And I can get rid of it that way. I think there's a way I can, like, disable it totally in, the one thing, in the ini files for MUX, which is the UI mod I'm using. Well, not this one, the HUD. But I looked through it and I couldn't really figure it out, so I'm not entirely certain about that. Okay. Oh, I am loving getting all this fancy ammo for my fancy guns. Break down 9. Thank you. I love it. Recycling flamer fuel. Energy cells. What do I need to transfer SECs to MFCs? 10 more science, which I can hit with a magazine. That's useful. I'm carrying the energy cells around because I want to be able to make MFC grenades. Quantum flamethrower. Huh. That's not far off. I guess it's just a upgraded version or a normal flamethrower. Neat. Time bomb. Ooh, mods. Oh, right! I completely forgot about this. I have a expanded weapon pack. I've had it since the beginning, but I just kind of completely forgot about it. I guess you can make the mods this way. God damn it. I'm gonna change that, though. I hate it when stuff has this ugly in-name tagging system. That's what this is for. These things up here. Where's, are there any mods I can make for my, flamethrower? Yes! As a matter of fact, there is. I can even make, like, a flamethrower itself. Expanded tanks, just need some duct tape for that. Improved nozzle? I'm guessing this increases damage, so I'm more into that. Oh, but we need a flamer as well. Okay. Well... Wait, isn't this stuff supposed to be, like, stolen? Wonder why it isn't. Could have sworn all this stuff was, like, marked as owned before. Huh. Well. Auto carbine, personal touch, no thank you. Expanded tanks. This is pretty easy to craft, to be honest, and that is a huge amount of value. That feels a little cheaty, if I gotta be honest. Okay. Upesgrashi my flamethrower. Look different? Ooh. I got fuel nuts for my flamethrower, mole rat. Adorable. Holds how much now? 90, my goodness. Well, this will be very useful when we head up there later. Oh. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. And we're back. You may have already noticed that things are once again looking quite different. So my game kept crashing, and so it's like a day or two later since that last recording session. And I updated a bunch of mods and figured out that with NUX it has a configurator thing built in, so I was complaining about it for no reason. And as you can see here, I worked out a little design I got, my little doohickey. Little gadget. Everything's back on the left-hand side like it was earlier in the playthrough. And also notice I'm like dying of thirst again, so I'm just gonna stop in here real quick. Probably hungry too. If you're wondering what those little squares are next to my weapon information, that's actually the sneak meter. Yeah, and Stewie Tweaks has an option to make that permanently visible, so that adds a bit more flavor to that little gadget I combined everything into. Might notice one thing that isn't visible is my AP, and that was mainly because I couldn't find a way to like make it look good in my design. But to be honest, how often do you really need to know how much AP you have? Like, let's be honest. It's not really that relevant of information. Okay, let's one on a stick, have some of this casserole. Food. Let's get that all the way down. It's a heavy breakfast. Okay, so I think everyththing's saved. All I gotta do is just do this again. And... oh yeah, the expanded tanks. Can I just, blink? Do that. So, yeah, I think I fixed the crashes. I believe it was caused by, what's it called? Enhanced camera. I don't know. I don't think it's the mod's fault. I think it's just maybe some weird conflict with my game. The reason I think that was the cause is that it just kept crashing whenever I switched weapons. So maybe some kind of conflict with enhanced camera and arm to the teeth. Maybe. I wouldn't say that for sure. Like, don't quote me on that. But I haven't crashed since then, at least when switching weapons. And sure, I don't get to see my legs anymore, but who needs legs? Also move the control HUD around a bit. It's now hidden unless I bring it up like this. Alright, so we are heading down Ranger Station Charlie. It's a shame, I guess, we'll never get to see these people alive because we've already triggered the quest with Ranger Andy. Okay. My doohickey has detected danger. That bitch got a minigun? What the hell is wrong with you? Do you know what level I am? I'm level 7. You're coming at me with the minigun. Relax. Also, by the way, damage numbers. That's included in MUX. And I quite like it. If you look carefully, you'll notice other small changes I've made with things. Overall, I think the HUD's looking a lot more presentable. A little left-hand heavy, but I myself am left-handed, so I guess that's just my bias. What's the condition of my flamethrower looking like? Yep, that's A-okay. Don't need to worry about that. How much is this minigun worth? Yeah, that's worth hauling back to town, certainly. Tektron. Good chance to use some pulse slugs. Probably overkill on a simple little Tektron, but damn. EMP weapons are honestly pretty overpowered in my opinion. Like, they do way too much damage. Like, it's nice to have some extra damage, but it's way more than you need to kill most robot enemies. Like, it tends to just instantly just jib them. No effort required. Yeah. Let me equip these slugs. I will say if there's one thing I don't like about MUX, at least I don't know if it's just a thing with this preset, but you see when I switch my weapon types, it kind of fades in and out like that. That's kind of annoying when I'm flipping through a bunch of ammo types, as you tend to do with a shotgun, because I don't know immediately what I'm switching to. Anyway. You know, I'd think there'd be people waiting to greet me. I say, in character, myself already knowing that everyone's dead. I do a little bit of roleplay, but I don't actively get into that much. Oh, look at that. Got a little exhaust pipe. You know, is this environmental storytelling, or maybe it's just a coincidence? I don't know. My thinking is that this pipe right here is for like cigarette smoke, because of the way it's like right next to this chair in bed. Maybe. Or maybe for just whispering to your ranger buddies on a cheeky evening. Yep, everyone is dead diddly did. I can get into this trailer actually with a tricksy little jump. Don't mind if I do. If this were Prey, I could just drop down and grab the ledge, but I gotta be a little more careful in this game. Aw. I would have put a secret here.